Is that your like favorite new greeting? Are you ringing the doorbell? Are you just ringing the doorbell now, or is that like your favorite new greeting? So I'm trying to adjust the gimbal so it's kind of straight. All right. What's up, Pippi? Thought I might like jump outside. Oh no, hold on. Oh man, I'm such a fucking moron. Because every walking. There you go. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? It might fuck up the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a dumbass, man. I just got done talking over the phone, and I have my fucking AirPods in. And then I started the stream up, so the microphone is connected to my AirPods. So therefore, I just connected the mini mic. And last time we did that, it lagged the stream out for some reason. Tell the Vulture from Brooklyn 99 says hello. Okay. Sorry, I haven't watched Brooklyn 99. Yeah, I thought I might as well, get in some hours before the sun completely vanishes. Maybe like walk around some areas I haven't been to yet. Right now it's rush hour, everyone's going home, so you're gonna see lots of cars and people. It's another windy day today. Not like bad windy. It's nice. I think yesterday was a bit more, a bit harsher. Have to mute, I'm in a meeting. Oh shit, okay, good luck. Rainbow Auto. Oh, still going on. Car rental and repair, not rental, but car purchase and repair place. I've seen this little car over here, but I've never seen it like in operation. Maybe there's live here and park here, but there's I don't know if you guys can see that little car that says welcome. I think it was like a mini kitchen. They sell something, maybe hot dogs or something. I've never seen it in operation, and I think they're not going to be serving people around this area. It's going to be over in festival areas, or if there's like a seasonal festival going on, like cherry blossoms and stuff like that. I've been watching everything unfold. Birds and butter, cars forced and lost. So we're gonna skedoodle down toward a big park, I think, and beyond that big park I've never been, so I want to check out and see what else is over there. There's a rundown camping wagon, 2 of them. Right, hopefully the light changes soon. Yeah, it's getting dork. It's definitely getting dork. We're getting all the voom voom people around. Oh, okay, there's nothing on this side. Although there's an air conditioner attached to it, which is pretty cool. We're gonna get another a vroom vroom going past us here, guys. Let's go in this back street. Another I'm so cool vroom vroom. Vroom vroom, I'm so cool guy. It's a nice little rice field over here on the left side. There's my little boom boom right there. Tire's fucking busted, dude. The little kid just like threw it out. Like, I'm done. Shit's broken. Oh fuck. Camera just went all funky. There you go. It's kind of beautiful, right? It's a beautiful green. Rice field right here. At nighttime, you're gonna start hearing the croaking. So fucking noisy, bro. Like, do they think it's just like, it's fun? Like, well, I don't know. And the IQ of a cockroach, man. It's so weird. A nuisance. I can't see like beyond what it is other than like noise nuisance. I don't understand the appeal to it. Is it the same as like blasting some kind of music while you're driving around and being like, "Oh, everyone's gonna love this music"? Like, I can almost see the appeal for like people who have expensive, I don't know, Lamborghini or some shit. It's like a fucking engine. They want to rev that, show other people that love cars what their engine sounds like. Like, maybe I can get that. It's still a fucking nuisance, but maybe I can understand that. Fucking noise pollution. Yeah, boy. What's up, Frisha? How you doing, dude? We're walking again, bro. We're walking again. I'm walking while this big-ass battery is smashing into the side of my leg. Right where my knee is. And we're going in a different direction I have never been into before. Last time was pretty cool. Not in this area, but like further down in a different area. There was a beautiful big like Doberman dog outside, just chilling with the family. I'd love to say hi. Oh, and there was also a not a boxer. What are they called? They're kind of droopier than a boxer. They're bigger than a bulldog. I don't know, like a kind of a bigger kind of bulldog. Maybe it is like a mixture between a boxer and a bulldog. I don't know. Street dance studio. Oh, this has changed. This building used to be I think it was. It used to be a place where you can do climbing, like wall climbing and stuff. It's like a wall climbing gym. All right, let's see if we can cross here. It is kind of high tide. Rush hour right now. Don't know if we can cross. Alright, seems alright. Just not in the middle of the city. How you doing today, Frenchie? Some pretty flowers around there. Man, my father was trying to figure out something with like, he was trying to send me something via post using the system that he has to through a service that he's using, and they do not have Japanese addresses, so he somehow has to figure out how to fill out a street address. You don't necessarily have a street address, you know. It's not fucking Pine Hives Avenue or some shit like that, you know. It's pretty difficult. It's weird how a lot of these services, they just don't like, they do international services, but they don't have a system that converts because you can press Japan. You know, you can select Japan, but it doesn't allow you to like put in a Japanese address. And damn wind. What's up with the wind? Pants wind? Sorry, the pants wind command is not working right now. See, at least we got a little bit of a stream going with the sun out. Yo, Hoju. How you doing, Hoju? American flag outside, dude. Let's go. Urban. This used to be like a store or something. It's an American flag. Unless they just like American stuff. It's like a shack. I mean, just like the American diner that we walked past yesterday. You know, there's lots of people that enjoy setting up their store, American flags and memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. How's the stream and how's the mic coming through? Because we swapped over from one mic to another, and last time that kind of screwed up the stream. A slide case of poop. What the fuck did you eat? I don't know if I'm not getting enough sleep or something. I've just had like nightmares every single night. But I'm slurring my words a lot. I almost said food poisoning. Food poisoning. Poo poisoning. Video too? Nice. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the feedback. Sounds windy. It is a bit windy. It's not terrible windy. Whoa, look at that. Oh, is this like a fish kind of farm kind of thing going on over here? That's cool. I've never seen anybody set up something this dramatic. I wonder what they're making there. I've never seen somebody set up like a contraption like that. Yo, either this guy loves tires or we got some kind of business going on. It's a lot of tires, dude. He must be pretty tired. What's this little area? It's just paved down, but I guess those trees produce something. Oh yeah, there's some kind of like big fruit or something on it. Interesting. If there was something here, you could yoink it. It looks interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he has like a side hustle. Yeah, right. Breeding babies and stuff, oysters and stuff. Maybe. The cool thing about Japan is there's so many people with like different hobbies, and they like you can find somebody that is doing the craziest hobby, and not because other people are doing it and it's kind of in right now, but because it's just something they found and they like to do. Seems like A couple of new houses around. Very nice little backyards. People tending to their backyards. Big house here. I think this is owned by one family. So I saw a guy working in the garden. There's a big garage and there's only one entrance. Wow. Pretty cool. So many different like styles of housing as well. Yeah, big security. This place must have cost him a bit of money. The lawn that he had in the back that we couldn't see properly because he was like working on it. Didn't want to shine into anybody's privacy, but the lawn was like immaculate. Yeah, another rice field here. It's pretty cool how just like you find rice fields all over the place. Dude, for a second, I thought those were bats. And Japan does have bats. I thought those were like bats hanging from the thing, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Must be like some kind of weights to hold the lines in place or something. Looks like a setup for breeding baby fish. Let's go along this way. This way you see a little bit of the sun going down here. Beautiful sky right now. Hopefully we can get some like red skies, that we've had over the last like 3 weeks or so. I've seen a couple. It's been absolutely beautiful, but it's like that split of a second. Like you need to make sure you get it just in time. You wait like 10 minutes, it's gone. Bats will get electrocuted. Yeah, of course. That's why confused me there for a second. Because the bottom was thicker. Like the bottom of them were like thicker than the top. So it looked like it was, something hanging. There's like a big foresty area over there, which probably means it's a shrine area. Had a yellow sky here recently because of the forest fire. Oh, damn. Yeah, I guess we'd have to wait for like some kind of storm and then, just dissipate. And then you get a nice kind of pink, red, purplish sky going, but recently it's been just, kind of like this. Very beautiful though. Man, that's a black house with this guy. Whoever lives here loves black. Black house, black cars. Wow. Obsessed. Or it's just some person that's like, dude, I just can't be bothered. Just make it black. I don't care. Everything black. Daphne Coffee. Oh, there's a coffee shop here. Probably a place where you're only gonna get locals. It's not open either. Maybe it's like closed. Kind of looks closed. It's really cool. Like you'll have like new houses and black house, and then you'll have like a house that is like very traditional looking. Must be hell in summer? Who knows? I mean, it looks like a recently built house, so they're probably like using some kind of special insulation or something, who knows? It doesn't look like a cheap house either, so I would assume that it's quite it's quite well decked out with air conditioning and stuff. I think we've walked past this place before and I saw somebody doing maintenance outside, but I'm not sure if it's a place where you're free to walk into. I mean, the door's closed, so no. unless it's just open at a certain time frame of the day. This is close to where that freaky shrine was that we saw. Maybe it would be cool to go back there during the day right now when there's still some sunlight and check it out. It was like the Rocky Balboa fucking staircase up to the shrine though. I think it's close by. I'm not sure. Oh, this place is open, but I don't know if this is like a place you can just walk into. It's beautiful. Kind of looks like a place you can walk into. It has just like some stuff there. I don't know. It's so like accessible and non-accessible. It doesn't feel like it's just a free place to just visit. Look at this huge wall. I mean, not huge, but you know, like the tiles up here, they go to my head. Like my forehead would fit on, basically slap onto one of those smaller tiles, and I'm only about 176 centimeters tall. This is open. I don't know if it's someplace you can go into. Looks pretty. It'd be cool. Oh, it's a graveyard. Haha, it's a graveyard. I don't want to go into graveyards. That's pretty rude. They're gonna be like, hey guys, look, it's all graveyards. Shrine Temple Monastery, yeah. I don't know if it's specifically just for graveyards, but I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, yeah. Now we get like a little bit better of a view of the sky. Although we don't get like a really good view of the sun coming down over there, going down over there. Hopefully I can run into that shrine area. That little awkward shrine that goes upward in the staircase. I wonder. So last time we went there, it was very very dark. I couldn't see anything whatsoever. Let's go this way. Very beautiful area. Like old building right here, right there. Probably a garden over there. Don't know if this is owned by somebody or if it's a temple or shrine. Sometimes houses are so beautiful around and old, and they're boarded up, you know. You don't know if they're actually a shrine or if they're just an old house owned by a family. Yeah, I'll do that, but not in Japan. I've never felt kind of like that or doing like that, something like that in Japan. Yeah, I think this is owned by a very wealthy family. That's definitely not a place you can just walk into. Wow. Imagine living there. Crazy. Crazy, dude. I feel like I'm not going toward the shrine that we found last time. I know though, like from this main road, I was actually planning on going all the way down there. You know what? Maybe I should just do that instead of looking for this weird shrine. Maybe let's go to where I was thinking about going. Yeah, I would look at gravestones and stuff. You know, when I visited my grandparents' gravestones in Triazeven in Germany. So, but it was, you know, I was already going there. It was always a purpose. Man, look at this house. I wonder what it was used for. Definitely not used anymore. I doubt it's used for anything. Two of your uncles are stonemasons? Oh, nice. I had a very close friend whose grandfather is very eccentric. Like, very eccentric. Eccentric? Very eccentric, and he was a stonemason, a very like famous sculptor of, you know, stones over in a specific rich city over in here in Aichi, a little bit further, you know, towards the boonies. But he would have his work everywhere. You go to shrines and you'd be like, yeah, that's my grandfather's work, you know. So it's quite something looking at the different art of him. I say he's eccentric because he was like, supposedly he wasn't a nice guy. He was nice without being nice. He would do nice things, prepare nice things, but he would be grumpy and he would be very like, no, I want to have this. I'm going to eat this. I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going there. You can't tell me that, blah, 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 right? Would not listen to anyone. He was just, his way is the only way. No compromise. And this is how he lives his life. And he was very successful. Made the whole family very wealthy and rich. There's a big storage thing just called American Storage. Cool. I think it's just a normal storage facility. I don't think it has anything to do with like American stuff. Two of my uncles are stonemasons, so I've seen a lot of them. My two uncles are dicks. Oh, they're assholes as well. Is that like a stonemason thing? Is their opinion just hard as stone? Oh, that's a confusing car park. I don't know, it's probably used for something else. It has like such new houses with just old houses. Some look a little bit European. Some look very Japanese. Oh, there's Yakulto. Yakulto is a nice kind of, not dietary drink, but it's a yogurt drink that's specifically for your digestive system. Very famous for trying to show off to women, so he always did his work without a mask, so no, his fault. Yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. That is no bueno. Yeah, probiotic yogurt drink. I knew that you knew it, Hoju, but there might be some other people around that didn't. I need to take this big ass brick of a thing out of my pants. Oh, that is so much nicer. It's been like smashing against my my shin and my my knee ever since I left. Here for the prawn. I mean, we might have seen somebody that was that was breeding prawns. We're not sure if it was fish or if it was prawns or if it was mussels. That's the only prawn I can offer to you. Oh, it was popular in Germany too, really? Holy shit. Interesting. Some things become like, very very iffy when streaming here. Like this road right now, it's so narrow. I had to jump into the gully right there to not get hit by those cars. But there was a house back there with a beautiful, like, mural kind of drawing on the window. Oh, look at this. Beautiful old buildings. Sometimes from the back when I look at these old buildings, I think like, oh, maybe it's like an udon place, or because some seem like so crazy cool and traditional that you feel like, oh, maybe it is a restaurant of some sort, but this is just a normal house. I remember a long time ago I tried to do IRL streaming. One day I was walking around at nighttime and I couldn't see anything. You guys couldn't see anything either because I was using different software, and this software brightens the scene up for you guys so you can see properly. But I fell into one of those gullies. Luckily I didn't break anything, but holy crap, that would have been real bad if I fucked up there. So far this street has not been as eventful as the one from yesterday. That area from yesterday was so fucking good. The little walking path that they had with flowers on each side, and like these kinds of flowers. The sun's coming down. It's a beautiful sky. It's a beautiful sky up there. It's got a little bit of a pink tincture to it. Maybe I could pop over to the main road here. Oh, there's another cemetery. Today's the cemetery cast on the left side behind the wall here. There's another cemetery right there. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. That little doll. Huh. Yeah, you can kind of see the pink in the blue, mixed with the blue here in the sky. Hopefully we can get to a nice open area to see the sundown together. It's a bit difficult to get a good angle from here. Too many houses. I need the higher ground. I need the higher ground. We need to Obi-Wan this bitch real quick. If only my stick was long enough. You guys better not make fun of my stick, but at least my stick is thick and flexible. Alright, I think this is as good as we're gonna get it, guys. Oh, that sundown. Oh my god, dude, that looks so pretty. Holy crap, look at that. Bam. Not a bam. Maybe you pull out a little bit. That's beautiful. insects and frogs and stuff in the background. The sky's on fire. Right now it's the land of the sinking sun. You can see the beautiful red of that sinking sun. Oh, man, I wish I had a better angle. But I think it's gonna be gone in like a couple of minutes. That's kind of pretty. It's here. Let's see if I can cross over here. I don't think we're gonna get a better view than the one that we just had. There's too many houses. The sky looks great though. The sky's very pretty. Kind of behind those houses there. It's been not as hot today, which is nice. I haven't been out all day long, you know. I just wanted to get like a quick stream in before the sun goes down. Dude, that sundown looks amazing. Wish I had wings to fly up and show you guys. Fucking higher ground to have a look-see. Too many buildings in the way. The redness of the sky is slowly dissipating. So many different, like, small, differently styled houses here. And spiral case outside. Now, any other streamer would be like, okay, let's just walk up that spiral case to the top there. I don't live there. I don't want to be a nuisance. You know? Yeah. In Japan, do as I do, not as others do. I've been here for 20 plus years or so. You say you love Japan, you want to be respectful to the people, to the culture. Do what I do, not what others are doing. Even I'm not always 100% fucking perfect here. I get lectured all the time. That's rude, you shouldn't put that there. If you put that there, then that's gonna happen. All this kind of stuff, you know. I don't think anybody lives here anymore. There's an air conditioning unit. Maybe. It seems like there's lights on or something. Basketball hoop over here. It's gotta be super dangerous though. It's right next to like the window and the door. High enough to, or low enough to dunk. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that sundown, guys. Don't think we're gonna see the beautiful red tincture of the sky. I think that last shot was our best shot. Maybe next time, you know, we never know if it's gonna be like a super, you know, nice sky, you know. But next time that could be one of our goals, I guess, to get to a nice little area that will allow us the height to look into the sky and enjoy the sundown. Someone's toasting something. It smells like toast. I know, they've been terrible. And that's the only reason why I said, okay, I'll do IRL. Because, you know, it's getting worse and worse, and the nuisance people, and if they see me walking around and people know about this, know about the nuisance. Oh no, we're not in time. There's actually a bridge we could have climbed and gotten a better view. Damn it. If we were like 3 minutes earlier. And I'm like, okay, I'll stream, but I'm not going to be a nuisance to people. I mean, you're always going to be a nuisance when you're streaming, to be honest, because people don't like, you know, people aren't doing anything wrong. They just don't want to have to be part of your stream if you're just walking around and they're walking by, right? You're still getting in their face, right? So, but at least I can show the do's and the don'ts for some situations. Yeah, we didn't make it in time. Yeah, but I saw some other fucking assholes going around Japan just opening up fucking doors for no fucking reason. Because they just want to fucking be a nuisance and get the views. No, dude. We just get to see like a smudging of red in the distance. There you go. That's all we get for tonight. We didn't make it in time. Whew. The breeze up here is nice. Sun down right there. Waiting for those streamers to go to China. I hope they do. Sure they'll get in a lot more trouble there. There was an influencer who didn't believe in religion. She smashed a Buddha statue on stream. Like, well, yeah, what the fuck entitled pieces of shit, you know? They always talk about entitlement and privilege and all this kind of shit, especially those kinds of people, and go around disrespecting the culture, disrespecting the history, you know. Ridiculous. It's a view from up here. It's a beautiful view here. I know it's just a crossing for people to go over, but nights like these, like recently, the night streams have actually been fucking kicking real hard, dude. Like really good. Like not viewership wise and shit like that, but it's like it's so nice to walk outside right now. Granted, it is like maybe 2 degrees less would be great, but the wind is beautiful. Atmosphere is pretty nice. To Russia and were conscripted and sent to the front. Wow. Dumbasses. I don't know. So my story arc has been this thus far. Moved to Japan, still doing music, got lonely because I missed the days of hanging out and playing video games and talking to people that love video games and friends, right? Like back in the high school kind of university days. So I started streaming. At that time, it was not lucrative. Nobody made any money off of it. It was just passion, right? Like the beginning of YouTube, basically. Where people just like, you know, for the hell of it, putting shit up. It was funny. It was not forced. And then, you know, after many years, oh, you can do IRL stuff now, not just gaming. And And then, oh, you can make a lot of money out of this. Okay, let's force everything. Let's force situations. Let's cause trouble. Let's have trouble and drama between other streamers. Let's, just fake everything. And I mean, the community is just it's oversaturated with gaming streams, and I live in Japan, and I do love streaming and hanging out with people, and I have a passion for Japan. I love the people, I love the culture, I love this country. If I could somehow be a bit more of a positive force and walk around and have nice interactions and show the do's and the don'ts of the area, man, I'll fucking do that. IRLs for burning money, not making it. I'm not using, I have you guys to thank for the gimbal and stuff, the plant. I'm not using a lot of money on streaming. Maybe a lot of energy right now in IRL streaming, but not a lot of money. I think it would probably be more, fun for you guys to see me go into different shops and buy things and eat in different places and stuff like that, but dude who was abandoned as a child in India by his parents. Yeah, I saw a little bit about that. Mobile banks and stuff. Yeah. If you don't have a good setup and amazing friends like you guys that help me set up the whole system I have right now that allows me to stream with less stress and less bandwidth. Is it Christmas already? What the fuck? What the hell, dude? They got Christmas lights still up. I mean, I fucking love it. I love Christmas. But there's still Christmas lights out here. Doesn't matter where I go, like everywhere, the Japanese area, like residential areas are always beautiful. Yeah, they just left the Christmas lights up. That's a beautiful home. Wow. Crazy. That is a very beautiful home. Big ass garage. They have the Christmas lights still up. Yeah, the IRL streamer backpacks are crazy. Yeah, I guess if you're going full on IRL and you're investing in all the gear and you want to see notifications properly and you need another phone, all that kind of stuff, definitely is going to cost a lot of money. Right now my setup is very minimalist. I think it works well enough for what we're doing. Starts all the Burr months. Oh, really? Nice. Hey, buddy. There's a little cat. I know you can't see it because it's black. Right there. Hey. A lot of stray cats. Ran away. Yeah, stray cats all over the place. Yet to find like a house cat that's outside that you can pet. It's actually a bit humid right here. It's not a lot of wind coming through these houses. Oh, I think I know this place. There's like a supermarket over there. Interesting. I know a lot of police come through here. Because a lot of people, like, they don't stop here. They're supposed to stop. And they don't stop and they just go through quickly, so they get tickets. I feel like this area is like a mixture between a lot of like little factories. Oh, this house isn't even done yet. This is new. Wow. I like this house a bit better. It reminds me of like maybe a little bit of an old house I lived in America. My childhood home. That's still standing there. My mom, when she moved back to America, she was hoping to purchase it back, but the lady wouldn't sell it, so I've lost all of my childhood homes and all of my belongings. Moving so many times as a kid. Konbanwa. Nice old man. He just said good evening. All of the residential, I love like most of the houses that have like gardens and hedges and stuff going on. It reminds me of Germany. It's very beautiful. It makes you feel like, oh, maybe I could go in there and have like a roast or something and and hang out and maybe have like a pie with an old grandma. Back in the good old days when I was living in the village in Germany. I think at some point it's going to get a bit dark to the point I'm going to switch over to the 1.0 zoom for you guys, since it has a brighter setting. There's a car. Nice. Some like gardening and stuff going on here. I'm looking and I'm hoping I can find some like nice little cool coffee shop or something, you know. I'm sure all of them are going to be closed right now at this time of day. But sometimes you come across like these little like, you know, treasures within the residential district. I think less and less so, unfortunately, but there's still those diamonds around that you can find. Whew. You got a vending machine. Sweet Kiss. Oh, there's a drink called Sweet Kiss. Nihonshu, really? Oh, but it's 0. They have non-alcoholic sake. Some of these brands, I've never seen this brand before. I've never seen the Kiss brand before. There's the Jungle thing, the Jungle Mania thing that we've seen before. It's a Japanese soda that I've never tried before. That's a Jungle Mania thing. Grape, just grape soda, a vitamin drink, and one of those lifeguard jelly drinks. 2K? That's just hell of expensive, bro. Finding one when I was in Nagoya near that steak place you reserved for us. Like a little coffee shop. All those old coffee shops, yeah, there's some crazy ones around. Some of the themed ones you can find, but they usually have like a seat cost, like a table cost. You have to pay for sitting down. You know what's up, Mischief? 10K a month for a streaming backpack? That sounds very wrong. I've heard people say that they cost upwards of 10K to buy, but even that is insanely overpriced. That's crazy. Mainly a monthly running cost. Like, I don't know. I mean, where are you at that you need that much? 2K includes laptop. Oh, wow. Actually, rather old setup. The live view thing these days, a pouch will do. Or a lot just use a phone. I'm just using a gimbal and a phone, and the expertise of our good friend here, Plant. If I ever am successful in doing any of this, Plant is the Dr. Brown to my Marty McFly, you know? Yeah, but I think it puts, I mean, unless you have the harness thing give me a lot more freedom to, you know, have two hands to eat and all that, and to go into like, you know, other areas and restaurants and stuff. A little bit more inconspicuous. And the gimbal does like put, you know, some, I think, higher quality onto the stream as well. I can make the backpack work the same way for 1K invest in 200 USD running cost a month. What would that do for the stream? Is the stream not like crisp enough? Like, would this mean like, okay, now we can go into like super secluded areas? That have like really bad connection and stuff? Yeah, start making backpacks and start selling them, bro. Yeah, phone and meta glasses. I think a lot of people that are doing like the eating streams and going into different restaurants, they're doing the meta glasses a lot. Whew. Just saw a kid being scolded by his father. Oh, this is cool. This is like a living district, and it had a map for the living district. Stream in 4K? Jesus. I mean, you guys need that? Fucking hell. For that much? You'd have to have no excuse. Like you're earning more than that, like far more than that, to be able to go like, okay, I'm gonna do that quality. All right. Just saw a house with a Japanese old school nationalistic flag. Someone who's very passionate about Japan. I've had friends that I visited their house, and their fathers and such. They have had. They were part of those groups, the nationalist groups, that drive around, and play the nationalist music and stuff in Japan. And I was sitting down and hanging out and talking, and a lot of our viewpoints are very similar. You know, we got along, and you know, general talking about, you know, prosperity and the caring of the elderly and the caring of people and respect amongst each other and respect of the culture and all that kind of stuff. It resonates. It should resonate with most people. You know, except in the Western culture right now, because it's been demolished. Now is already good enough and better than 80% of the IRL streamers out there. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what I thought. I do not have like an excuse to be like, okay, nor would I be able to afford anything like that. I'm gonna spend 10K. my girl would kill me, absolutely kill me. If I'm lucky, I make like what, 10% or 5% of that cost. Oh, there's a path through here. A walk path here. Maybe we'll go this way. Let me see if I can get a better. There you go. That's a bit brighter. Nice little stroll along this water. Right away. It's much brighter for you guys right now. Connections are good enough. You don't need a fancy stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. I don't live too far outside the city either, so connections around here are usually pretty good. Infrastructure is good. Carry on Starlink. But really need a few hundred more viewers and subs to justify that. No, definitely. No, I'm a permanent residency. I'm a permanent resident. So many years ago, that's a very pretty little building. Many years ago, I was working as an English teacher for the government through a government program. Not the usual like JET program and stuff like that's not through the government necessarily. So, and I was already here for about like 3.5 years, 4 years or so. And then I was like, dude, there's more people with Christmas lights. There's more people with Christmas lights down there. And I was like, you know, I might as well try to apply, and a friend of mine helped out, and I forgot about it. Half a year later, I got an acceptance letter, and was like, I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I thought I was in trouble. I thought I was like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? What did I do? What did I do? And I panicked, and I went over to my friend, and they're like, oh, you got your permanent residency. I'm like, what? All of that didn't. So the permanent residency thing right now, a lot of people are getting upset about because they are upping the cost for the application and stuff. But I mean, in comparison to a lot of other countries, it's been extremely cheap, like too cheap in Japan to be able to apply for permanent residency, like ridiculously cheap. And now it's more on par with like applying for green cards and stuff. And it shouldn't be something that's just like so easy to get either, you know. Especially in such like a homogenous society where, you know, people really do. I went through the whole debacle of learning the culture, learning how to respect the culture, learning how to live here and assimilate, you know. Right now, they have so many problems right now, especially during this holiday season where all the workers that are they've brought in from different places, their cultures are clashing, even amongst each other, and they're fighting and they're causing havoc, and Japanese police aren't used to that, and Japanese people aren't used to that. They're not used to people just suddenly erupting into, big fights. Even here in the Nagoya City area, that apple tea looks good right now. Guarana Milk Cafe. Yeah, there were Godzilla energy. There was a huge fight that went on, I think, like 2 weeks ago, between people amongst the Kurdish community, and then last week there was a huge fight amongst the I guess Indonesian or Vietnamese people out in some kind of park area, and because a lot of people, when I came over here, we mixed with the Japanese people a lot, and we learned their culture, and we visited their houses, and they invited us over to make rice cake or to spend certain holidays together with their family. We learned of their culture. We spent a lot of time, just like being amongst all of them. And we were here because we loved the country and we wanted to experience Japan for Japan. And right now, it's just, no, we want to be here to make money and send money back, and we're going to stay amongst our people, and we're going to form little communities and groups, and we're going to do everything that we do over here, with disregard for how everything is over here and all the cultures over here, and how people, naturally react and or act without learning how to do so, because it's just like instilled in the society, ingrained in the society, that you don't do certain things because it's a nuisance to people, and it's it hurts society and sways society and destroys the Japanese way of living. Destroys what everybody talks and praises about Japan. Anyway, I think I'm going on the same kind of rant every single time I fucking stream. People that come over are usually, they're okay in like small groups. When they get all together in huge groups, got all these littering and loitering problems, and violence amongst each other as well. Disrespect, because they feel more cocky now. They're like, why do I have to do that? That doesn't make sense. Why do I got to do that? And then fights break loose and stuff like that. So I don't know. I love Japan, so I wanted to stay and keep the beautiful part of it that everyone praises, the community and the reciprocity and stuff. Right, we're gonna cross over here and go down there. I think there's a main road over there, but I want to kind of stay around the inner areas. Well, I mean, America, for the better or for worse, is like what they say, a melting pot, right? So many different cultures within it, and then you have the subcultures of people that are, dividing amongst each other, and then you have a lot of outside sources that are trying to push people in certain demographics into that divide and conquer thing from, outside sources. There's probably a lot of governments that have taken over news companies and, from outside, like they're outside of America. They want to destroy America, and the best way you destroy a country is to let them destroy each other and make them wary of each other, and create an uneasy society where nobody trusts each other. You destroy communities, get communities against each other. destroy family units, get families, get into the minds of youth at an early age, or at the teenage age when they're most influential by outside sources, decouple them from their families. Yeah. Yep. A lot of them propaganda tools, man. It's been like, you're naive to think that is not happening. Absolutely naive, because it's been happening since the fucking beginning of time. And now they have more tools to do so. Why wouldn't they be trying to do so? There's still countries and cultures and ideologies in the world that are trying to take over other countries and, poison other countries with their ideologies because they think that that's what they're supposed to do. And America is one of the biggest places that's like under attack. Europe is pretty much lost, but they weed themselves into governmental positions and then start changing things from there. People that have been sold out, people that are kind of undercover, using sweet words of poison. I think I accidentally swerved around. I think I'm back to that bridge where we watched the sundown. I didn't mean to come all the way back here. I think I just enjoyed a lot of the buildings around that area, and I accidentally went in a circle. Yeah, I think they're going to be pushing a lot of the propaganda that they've been doing to America over the years onto Japan as well, trying to destroy the family units and the connection between moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, and stuff. Because still, here you have, during holiday seasons, let's go back and visit mom and dad. And mom and dad are taking care of grandma and grandpa. And they live in a house that's been passed down by generations. Grandma's usually, doing something in the garden, or mom's helping out in the garden, or, dad has his own little side projects if he's retired. This is for rent, is it? Or I don't know. It says for rent, but I don't know if this is this property or that one. It might just be that one. You destroy family units, destroy clans, destroy communities, break up the communities, make them distrust each other, have no cohesion, and you can manipulate them as much as you want. That's the fucking end game here. In every single fucking country, you can see it happening right now. That's why we got to stick together. That's why we need reciprocity. That's why we got to invest in community. That's why it's important when you're walking around somewhere in a festival and you say hi to people. That used to be a normal fucking thing every single day in villages. You knew each other. Now you got, social media and all that kind of clasped over there, making every single little bits and piece, every little thing, about how you are somehow racist for something, if you stand for something, or if you're somehow, you somehow bigoted for some reason for loving something or having some pride in something. There's no like critical thought within it, you know. You might be bigoted if you have pride in something that is bigoted. But all these terms also so loosely thrown around. That's why you get people that are screaming all this shit left and right, using racist and using bigoted and using all these terms that if you start homing in on it, and you're like, so what does that actually mean? Then they just get angry at you and can't explain it. Yo, it's the kick boy. Oh man. Anyway, let's talk about some other stuff. I still have an itch to play some Spider-Man. And I was watching man, I wish I was good enough at at Zomboid, at Project Zomboid, not Plant Zomboid. Wish I was good enough at it, man. So I want to do like some of those challenge runs. I saw a guy that was doing a challenge run who was like, he has all of the negative like injuries. You know, he's lost a limb. He's sick. He has a fever. He has cuts and bruises and broken limbs. And he has to try to survive one of the worst mods out there, and it was pretty much virtually impossible. Yeah, I'll do that plan. Zombie myself lately? Hell yeah. Zomboid's good, man. It's one of those games like you just go back to. I love the I love somewhat the isolation. It is definitely something that's fun with people, but I wouldn't want to play on a PvP server. The Rumble streams. I thought Kick was okay with a lot of the open discussions and opinions. Not into silencing you for having an open discussion. Another forest fire. Where's that? Another forest fire. I need to set up Kick a bit better. Need to put some art in there and some information and stuff like that. I just got like, basic Bob kind of going on right now. What does the 68 more followers do? Whew. Oh, there's a school here. Sometimes I miss going and teaching English at these schools, man. I didn't know how good I had it, honestly. Back in the day when I was earning a pretty decent salary through it. The best thing about the schools and teaching in Japan are the kids, man. Even if you're at like a school where the whole atmosphere is really like almost like a prison, and the kids are just kind of out of it and they don't want to really participate and don't really want to be social and stuff. It's still really, you still have like a lot of the kids that are amongst there that are super open and nice and are always happy to see you and want to come say hi to you and all that, It was good times. I remember walking to elementary schools over in another city when I was teaching, and as soon as I walked in, all the kids were like, Some of them would just scream, "Gaikoku no sensei da!" Which is like, "Oh, it's the foreign teacher, yay!" And then they come running, and all of them would come running to see you and say hi. Someone would just go, "Hi, how are you? What's your name? My name is," and it was like cuteness overload. And some of them had no idea what to say. Some of them had no idea what to say. They just like run up to you and they just like look at you and they just go, they just like try to, try to breathe. That's a little water system here. Whew. Yo, Pink. What's up, Pre? Thanks. By the way, the sub-split on K-word is 95.5 for this. Oh, really? Wow. Interesting. I mean, I've been with this platform for the beginning of time from Justin TV. But I think it's nice and it's generous that platforms have opened up a little bit and allowed other people to branch out. This is a quiet area. There's a coin laundry right there. Dude, I don't think it would be like a bad thing to live above a coin laundry. Do the washing, take it downstairs, put it in the dryer. Chuck it in the dryer downstairs. That'd be awesome. What would you guys rather live next to? Would you rather live next to a convenience store? Now with a convenience store, I mean this has both, but with a convenience store, you would still have a lot of people coming in and out, right? So a lot of cars basically parking there. Sometimes it would be rowdy people, very noisy people, So it's like the plus and minus of having a convenience store right next to you. And the laundromat would be somewhat similar, right? And but like which convenience would you go for? Rather have like a convenience store right next to you or a laundromat right next to you? Now you gotta remember that in Japan, there's generally not enough space for you to have a dryer at home. The washer dryer color machines. I don't know if I could if we could get one of those, like a double whammer machine. I don't know if it would fit. Aren't they like bigger than the normal like washing machines? 75 followers to enable that. Oh, interesting. That's not bad. That's like much less than it's ever been. Back in the day when I got partner on this stream on Twitch, I needed like 200 consecutive viewers. That place I would love to visit. I might visit there someday. Maybe I'll take you guys. It's a little coffee shop that is full of like grandmas and grandpas, and it's like really old school. And next to it there's a beautiful cake shop. Like beautiful as in like what they have there is beautiful. The size is not very big, but what they have there, like all the different cakes and bread and stuff, is very nice. Oh, affiliate. Okay, yeah. Before when I started, there was just partner. There was no affiliate system. Izakaya. Izakayas are like the pubs, the pubs of Japan. There was an error following the channel. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? There's an issue with your account. Maybe somebody else can try to follow the channel. See if it works. Another coin laundry. I've been to this one. Whew. Sparkling apple. Mets energy drink. Arginine. It's this drink is carbonated. This drink is a carbonated supplement that is great for refreshing. Okay. I need something great for refreshing, but I'm sure it's full of sugar and stuff. It says here, shua. Shua is the sound that it, when you open up a can, the tss sound, and the what's it called? The carbonation. Yeah, I've said it. I think I said it up that you have to have an account a day old or something before you can chat in the stream on Kick. I thought that might be the safest thing to go for. Lamine? Yeah, lamine is also schwa. Schwa. Kimu hea. Remove that? Really? Well, my girl's making dinner. Yes. Yes. I wonder what she's making. She's so nice, man. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I hope I can be successful for her someday. Damn, look at this, man. I like this kind of car. Reminds me of America. It's Ford. It's a Ford. That is a hefty garage. Holy shit. What do you mean exclude people? I mean, because it's also new, if people just jump in and troll you and try to, you know, just spam shit in your channel, they make a new account and start spamming new shit in your channel, isn't that like, you know, kind of dangerous? Don't see any verifications. Okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't want to put the pressure on you to always be vigilant, always be around. Like, I appreciate all the help. You know, I feel bad for taking up so much of your time as well, man. So if we can like circumvent that a little bit, you know. The other 0 people watching, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we can try it out. But I remember back in the day when I had all of that turned off on Twitch, it was a bit of a problem. Yeah, I saw. I don't remember what she's from, like what movies. 10 years, don't worry about it. Okay, dude. You deserve it. Everyone's still walking home from the bus stop and stuff. Big factory here. Car sales Toyota store right on the left side of us. Toyota car sales. Heroes, save the cheerleader, save the world. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't think I watched that. Like, she kind of looked familiar, but it was, yeah, I'm quite unsure. what she was from. Can't remember. Oof. Okay, I got $10 left in my pocket, so I'm gonna go get a big bottle of just water or something. Cheap water. I think I can leave. I can go. Sorry, not water. Oolong tea. Like $1 or something. At the Konbini store. It's getting dehydrated here a little bit. A Lead Girl Until Dawn. Yeah, I didn't watch that either. She was also in the voice of Kairi in Kingdom Hearts. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts. That's the issue. This is the issue why I don't know this person. That's unfortunately passed away. I think tomorrow I finish super late at work, so unfortunately I think after the work, I'll probably have to just go home. And I think the next stream we can do will be later in the week, unfortunately. But I'll probably go like I think the day after tomorrow after work. I finish late as well, but I can do another nighttime city one because the following day I kind of start late. All right, let me turn this off. I'm going to take you guys with me a little bit more inconspicuously. Yeah, without the gimbal shining all over. Although the staff in this convenience store that I've been to occasionally, they've been quite kind and pretty cool about things. So right now you can see the difference between the gimbal and non-gimbal. Apparently she had a heart condition, so maybe that's what did her in. I didn't see any, like, I don't know why she died. In the Scream series, that's maybe why she looks familiar. Oh man, it's so nice. It is so nice in here. Oh, I also need to get like a battery at some point. I can't afford it right now, but I need to see if they have batteries here. I need to get a battery for my guitars tuner. Man. There's an active investigation into her death. Oh man. Well, police responded to a call. It's cool to see so many old faces here in chat, by the way. Hell yeah. Oh, it's so nice and cool. I'm sweating my balls off right now. I'm probably gonna get maybe oolong tea today. I've been drinking a lot of like Mugi barley tea. I think that's all I can afford. Switch to the mic. Oh yeah, what Oh man, it's bloody hot. Oh god. Are we back? Yo, there is a chocolate mint whipped cream sandwich. Chocominto. Chocominto for you, plant. Everything looks good. This ice cream is really good. It like actually tastes like fruit, with the actual fruit that you're eating, not like fake, like a fake fruit. They got brie, what deli chocolate? What deli chocolate with cherry in it? Haagen-Dazs. We got some chocolate bananas, like just banana with the chocolate around it, as well as just frozen strawberries. Yeah, it's been like that lately, especially this 7-Eleven has been like that lately. A lot more people are probably just buying the pre-made lunch boxes at nighttime instead of cooking anything. Got the chips aisle. I'm not gonna get any chips, but it's the chips aisle. They don't have anything that I like anyway. Like garlic flavored. They have sriracha sauce flavored. They have okonomiyaki flavored. They have lemon and honey flavored. They've become so overpriced. It's crazy. Cheese. At least they have cheese, like a basic flavor. Everything else is always like, you know, flavor to add something. So, you know, corn potage, you know. Oh, you like corn on the cob? Let's get corn on the cob flavor. Oh, you like pizza? Let's get pizza flavored. Oh, you like beef tongue, like ox tongue? Let's get ox tongue flavored. It's always it tastes like some other dish. Like I just want to have basic flavors, and then you can do some like, you know, weird shit. But yeah, it's always been like that in Japan. These characters have been super popular in Japan. Chikawa. But yeah, the shelves are pretty bare right now. Like, oh man, this looks good. This is just like a bunch of like little strawberries. They're probably like, what is it, flash dried and then frozen. So I probably have crunchy strawberries. And pepperoncino, meat sauce spaghetti with cod roe sauce, garlic red chili pepperoncino, cream sauce over there, French fries, a gratin. I'll only be happy when someday they have meat pies. Some broccoli packets and stuff like that, you know. Anyway, let me buy this and we'll go back outside. Chocolates. They've introduced like a bakery system here, and so they sell croissants and some cookies and pizza and stuff right now. I came and they were all training to learn how to use it. こんばんは。元気ですか？生きてますね。まあ一緒です。そのままで OK です。はい、ありがとう。I love how like I don't get the general answers. I get the proper Japanese answers. You know, she gives me a proper Japanese answer instead of just the general like, oh, okay, I'm just saying genki desu ka? Hi, genki desu. You know, instead of that, she says like, I say genki desu ka? Like, how are you? And then she says ikitemasu. She says I'm alive. I love that. I like that kind of interaction a lot more than just like, you know, interactions that feel kind of fake, you know what I mean? All right, we're back on the gimbal. I'm gonna open this up and drink out of this huge ass bottle. Bam, look at this crazy fucking hair from walking and sweating, dude. Whoa. Dude. Dude, the craziness of this hair, man. Whew. All right. Looking bottoms up. Shave it off. Oh, somebody stole my car. What the fuck? Dude, that's my car. Yeah, that's my face. That's my car. Somebody stole my car. What the fuck? Go bald and wear wigs? Oh god. You'd love that, wouldn't you? The interaction I had was in China. Lady was trying to get us to use Alipay tap and pay feature for a whopping 3 yuan, 40% discount. Crazy. Spent 3 minutes, then we told her we're not locals. Oh. Oh man. All right, I'm probably gonna get back home. I'm gonna have dinner. I might jump on. I need to do some stuff for the band tonight. I really needed to buckle down and work on some of the melody for a new song. So I think I'm gonna have to kind of. Oh shit! Yo, what's up? Damn that Zoom. Yay! I'm gonna have to probably call it here, guys. I know it was a short stream. I meant to start a lot earlier, but I need to wait for my dad to get back from the hospital. My dad was at the hospital and he's gonna have an operation soon, so he was talking to them about what's gonna be going down and you know what they need to worry about and the risks and stuff. You know, he's 80 years old. Got to be careful with that, you know. So I was worried about that. And when he got back, I helped him out with some stuff, and then finally I had some time to jump on, but it was very late. But I appreciate you guys, you know, hanging around, sticking around, jumping in, saying hi. Thanks for the follows on the kick as well. I wish I could go longer. I need to get back and do some stuff done. I have an early shift tomorrow. Sorry, it's not so early tomorrow, but I have a long shift over the next couple of days. Thanks, guys. Love yous all. Honestly, like, thanks for being so awesome and being so kind and hanging out in the stream and chit-chatting and listening to me and my stupid rants. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll be around on Discord if you guys wanna hang out at some point or chit chat. Yo, Deedle, sorry, dude. I'm gonna get out of here, dude. I gotta get going. Have a good one, guys. Love yous.